Okay, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with the last night's episode of Queen Sugar is season 5, episode 5, entitled May 19, 2020. And the reason why I didn't bother to get on camera because one is 5:22 a.m. and it wasn't until this. This episode was really all about Ralph Angel and Darla's wedding. So we open up with Darla and Ralph Angel planning that special day. Darla is hoping her mother can make it, but considering the restrictions now that is on travel and everything since the beginning of the pandemic, she kind of realized her mom may not make it. She wants to ask Charlie to be her matron of honor since they're getting close again and she looks up to her. We find out that Blue is very happy about his parents getting married. That's a beautiful thing. Then we see where Hollywood calls by, who is kind of aggravated because she's got a lot to do in a short period of time. She's got to bake a wedding cake and she has to adhere to that dress code as best she can. They're supposed to all wear all yellow. Hollywood say he can't make it. He got to bury his mama. And due to COVID restrictions, he can't have the proper home going he would like, the one he feels she would deserve. Vi reminded him that later they can have a proper home going for his mother, but she did right in her life. All was good with her. She lived her life the way she was supposed to live her life, and now she is resting peacefully in the arms of the Creator, and that kind of gave him some comfort. Now Nova is feeling nostalgia, thinking about how happy her brother is, and how happy she is that he's going to be married. She admits that she did some wrong things with Darla in the beginning, but she hopes going forward that she can do better by build their relationship up some. She wishes her dad was there to be, was going to be there, but now, she realized he'll be there in spirit, just not in the flesh. Charlie comes over to help Darla prepare for her wedding. She got Nova, Vi, and what that mama name is, Darlene. They all of them on Skype. She is having a virtual bridal shower. hmm And they all happy, welcoming her into the Bordelon family, and her mother, I was happy for her as well. Just kind of sad she couldn't be there for her. So then they discuss how smart Blue is and how well things are with him. And that was good. But you seen them wheels in that mama head start turning, right? Anyway, Ralph Angel and Hollywood have a conversation via the phone. He said his mama wanted to be cremated, something he wasn't aware of. And he had her remains released in this lake. And he said it seemed like the lake was just as quiet and still, like as if it was prepared, was just waiting for her. Then he congratulates Ralph Angel on his marriage and says he wish he could be there, but he going through it right now. And Ralph Angel told him, "Look, I understand, bro. I love you and everything." I like their relationship. I think Hollywood was very good for Ralph Angel when Daddy Bordelon died. So I really do enjoy their relationship. Now, with Hollywood not able to come, that means that Ralph Angel has no best man. But Charlie suggested, how about ask Michael? Since he sees Ralph Angel more of a brother than an uncle, and Ralph Angel loved that idea. They joke around, which leads to them doing some friendly competition. Child, I remember them times where I used to race with my brother. We just take off running to see who win. Of course, it was cute and stuff. Like I said, this is a family trying to make it through during this rough pandemic and all of the restrictions that have been placed on their lives. So I was happy to see all that. hmm I was very happy to see all of that. In fact, this episode was a breakaway from all the drama, child. hmm Anyway, Michael is getting dressed. Now he ain't got no yellow, but he got as light a colors as he can, considering it was short notice. He and Charlie are talking. She trying to find something to, adhere to the dress code, which she was able to find a little something, and that was cute. Then we see Ralph Angel and Blue preparing, getting ready for the wedding. Blue asked if he was nervous. He said no. I believe he was lying, but we're gonna let him believe that. Michael arrived, and they thought he didn't have a ring, but he was. It was just a joke. So it's almost that time, family. Darla was sitting in the room, nervous, as Charlie came to check on her, and she said she was thinking about all the things that she has done which could have made him not love her, but yet he loves her anyway. Charlie brought her a letter, something old Nova sent over from their mother Trudy, talking about the prayer she wrote for her son when she had him, how she loved him and how he was, how he was special, and she wanted somebody that great love that he provided for her to be him to find it. And Darla realized she is that said love. So everybody is sitting out, in the yard for the ceremony. And baby, guess who showed up? Hollywood. Vi was excited to see her man there to attend the wedding, especially considering what's going on with him, losing his mom and stuff. And then the wedding started. We saw Charlie come down the makeshift runway as matron of honor. Then Darla appeared, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I be giving Darla the blues, but she was so beautiful to me. She happily made her way to stand by Ralph Angel as they vow to be one forever. Now, her mom was Skyped in to give her away to Ralph Angel, which was cute. Then Ralph Angel and Darla exchanged vows. Charlie was so sweet and emotional. Then Darla said that, Ralph Angel did his, Darla did hers. Then it was beautiful. They wind up getting married, child. They exchanged rings, said I do, and boom, there we are. She now married. She a part of the Bordelon family. And I ain't gonna lie, I got a little emotional, girl. I was happy for them. I really am. I want to see Darla win in this season. I really do. I don't want her to cause Ralph Angel any more heartache or herself. And I'm hoping that that's what we see. Okay. Let me see what else. After the wedding, then comes the reception. It was nice. Michael did the photos for them. He like a professional with that picture taking thing. So that was good. They rocked out their first dance as husband and wife to Tony Terry with You. Violet was in the house talking with Darlene on the phone about how happy she was to see her child get married. Then they started talking about Blue, and then that's when Darlene started to really go too far. Child, she was talking about how smart he is. She thinking about trying to get him into some school up in Washington, D.C. because he is so gifted. Talking about he going to school with the Obama girls, the same school the Obama girls went to. Child, I was like, bye. Okay, girl, let me holler at you later. She got her off that phone, off that Skype anyway. Hollywood gave Ralph Angel and Darla their first toast. It was uplifting and beautiful. As Calvin and Nova looked on, Calvin asked her if she thought that she could ever consider marrying him, and she didn't say no. She said they'll think about it together. Later that night, Nova and her mother went to her mother's gravesite to talk to her because she said she felt her spirit all day. And she know Ralph Angel did as well. She's asking her mother for guidance. Guidance in this time of need, okay? Then we see Ralph Angel and Darla cut the beautiful cake. They go through the ritual. That's pretty much what it was. It was party time after that. That it wasn't much to this episode because it was all about the preparation that the family had to go through in a short time to prepare for this wedding. And I get why they did it because right now we living in some perilous times and tomorrow is not promised. So let's go ahead on and do this. And they did it. And this is probably one of the shortest reviews I'll ever do. But that's it, y'all. That's all I had for you. If I left anything out you feel is important, go ahead and drop it in the panel below. But that's all I got to say about this episode. We're going to see what next week going to give, okay? We're going to see what next week is going to give. Now, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say. I don't think so. So in closing, as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like the video, share it if you have that capability. And I will see you guys on next week's episode of Queen Sugar. Have a great remainder to your Wednesday. I'm going to try to do the same. And I'm out.